So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Gypsy 83, 2004. This is going to be another Karen Black flick. I just like this movie. I give it 2 out of 5 stars. I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. I'm tired. I'm trying to get this out, this movie review. I'm working 3 jobs, and I got a 2-day weekend with my son. I got all my grocery shopping, laundry done. I'm about ready to crash. I just had dinner. Anyways, getting back to the movie, it's basically about a 25-year-old chubby blondie. She kind of looks like obese version of Drew Barrymore. She's kind of hot, actually. She gets topless in this one, and big things come in tiny packages because she's got very tiny pink nipples and huge double D cup sized breasts. So she's kind of interesting. The other thing was they go to this redneck bar, and people are dancing to Autograph, Turn Up the Radio. It's one of my favorite songs, even though I heard they sucked opening for Van Halen. Anyways, getting back to the so-called plot, if there is a plot, there really isn't a plot. This movie gets a surprisingly high rating of 7 out of 10, and I'm giving it like 4 out of 10. So there's definitely a disconnect between myself and the other reviews out there. But as I was saying, getting back to the plot, or the lack thereof, I should say, the chubby blondie, she calls herself Gypsy, and she's got a gay friend named Clive. So Clive thinks that he's the singer for The Cure, and he dresses like the singer from The Cure, and he wears lipstick like the singer from The Cure. On the other hand, Gypsy thinks she's Stevie Nicks. Couldn't think of the name. I had a brain fart there. Stevie Nicks from Fleetwood Mac. Went on to have a successful solo career, got lots of plastic surgery, dresses up like a witch or a gypsy, hence the name Gypsy 83 in this movie. So Gypsy, as it were, she works at some kind of drive-through photo shop place where you can drop off your photos, get them developed, then come pick them up. So she's working this wage slave job, which she hates, and she's kind of a fag hag, like my first wife. My first wife had this gay coworker by the name of John Tran, and then I don't know what happened. I guess John Tran got a hold of picture that she took of my rectangling. He got all excited, and then and then he sent me a picture of him in a bathing suit, along with some cheesy ass Celine Dion lyrics. So she was like that. She also had a couple of lesbian friends who moved to Citrus Heights. That was kind of bizarre. And then, yeah, Hispanic lesbian friends. They like to drink tequila, but they cook a mean pot roast, man. I really love their pot roast when I went up there one night for some kind of tequila party or something. Anyway, that was back when I was younger and more carefree, I guess. Um, and I was mentioning to my Australian fan, this is the same wife that had a Cannibal Holocaust shirt with a drawing of the lady who got the pipe stuck down her throat. Used to disgust my family all the time with her wearing that T-shirt. Anyways, I digress. So Gypsy hates her job. She's got this gay friend of hers, I guess, pretend brother. I don't know. And I guess they don't fit in. None of the characters in this movie really fit in with the rest of society, so to speak. They're kind of outcasts, and that's the whole point of this movie, I guess. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a plot? I really don't know. Anyways, so all of a sudden, Gypsy is in Clive's bedroom. All of a sudden, Clive finds this night of 1,000 Stevies opportunity to go to New York, where a bunch of Stevie Nicks wannabes can go up on the stage and sing like Stevie Nicks. So they jump at the opportunity. Clive drops out of senior year high school. Supposedly he's a straight A student, which is kind of hard to believe. And all of a sudden he just decides to drop out and go to New York with Dixie for this one night affair, the night of 1,000 Stevies. And there's kind of a subplot where her mother took off and left her with her dad, which is kind of unusual. I wish my ex-wife would do that with my son. So I guess she gave up on family to try her hand at a singing career in New York City, which also, not coincidentally, happens to be the place where they're going for the night of 1,000 Stevies, which is an actual event. Apparently, the director is gay too. I don't know if his name is Todd. I'll check. I don't know who Todd is. Let me check real quick. Who's the director of this film? Okay. So the director is Todd Stevens. Okay, he is gay. I was right. So this movie is gay. I had my suspicions because you see, the director Todd Stevens, I guess his name is Todd Stevens. Never heard of him. Anyways, you see him dressed up in drag like Stevie Nicks in the bonus features because he attends the real night of 1,000 Stevies with the lead actress in this one, the chubby blonde. So you get to see that. They don't get to use Stevie Nicks music when they're up on stage because Stevie Nicks wouldn't give them the rights to her music apparently for this film. So that was kind of interesting. Anyways, so they're going to New York. They meet some Amish guy along the way who bones the hot-looking chubby blondie. She kind of reminds me of I don't know. Jane Mansfield. No, Mamie Van Doren, maybe. Yeah, Mamie Van Doren. That's who she reminds me of. And so the dude bones her in the men's room or the ladies' room. I don't know. And mean, meantime, the Clive has gay sex with the dude, one of the competitors at the karaoke that I mentioned. Oh, Karen Black plays a lounge lizard at the redneck bar in Ohio, and where they're dancing to Autograph, Turn Up the Radio, and they make fun of rednecks in this movie. But ironically, that's the only song that I liked in this entire movie was a redneck song. So give me less Cure, give me more 38 Special or Autograph. Early 80s classic rock stuff. I'd rather listen to that than The Cure. I used to have a friend named Julio in college. He was bisexual too. He was into the Cure and Morrissey. You see a poster of Morrissey in Clive's bedroom. So it kind of reminded me of my college friend who offered to have sex with me one time, and I refused. He ended up going off to Sweden with his girlfriend. Anyways, enough about Julio. Getting back to the movie, so Karen Black wants to go to New York with these two, but she's too much of a big boozer, so Gypsy ditches her, and that's where they meet the Amish guy, I think, and after he bones the blondie, he tells her that he's married with kids and he has to go back home. She just goes ballistic like a alley tramp. Anyways, so eventually they make it up to New York City and they go, oh, these are my kind of people. We're at home. But then Clive gets made fun of by some more Cure singer wannabes. And he gets all embarrassed, like he doesn't fit in anywhere. And that's about it. I mean, I don't want to spoil the ending too much, but not a good flick. I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it kind of reminded me of, way back when American Idol was really popular. Everybody, all my coworkers were doing an American Idol pool. See who could guess the winner. Chip in some money, guess the winner, that kind of thing. It was completely ridiculous. Even I got to watching American Idol on occasion just to see if I won the pool, not because I enjoyed the music necessarily, but just to kind of fit in with the crowd, I guess, at work. And yeah, some of the ladies at work were really good looking too, so definitely wanted to participate in that one. Anyways, we did a lot of fun stuff when I worked in downtown San Francisco like that. Kind of, I don't know, kind of fun stuff with coworkers. Uh, we had activities committee, which I was a member of. We would go out and participate in activities together outside of work. So it was kind of fun. But I'm definitely not a fan of American Idol. I watched it a couple times. I got sick and tired of it, and I hated the music. The music is not very good in this one. I'll try to put the soundtrack, the music by in the description box, which I forgot to do before I uploaded this vid. But yeah, there's Autograph, The Cure. Those are only two bands that I recognize really. And I don't know. It's just not my bag, this kind of drama musical stuff. And John Doe plays the Blondie's dad. He was also in Roadside Prophets, by the way. I forgot to put his name on my movie review for Roadside Prophets, along with the Beastie Boys dude. So that's about it. Not a good flick. I can't recommend it. I can't say check it out or post just the trailer in the description box. Although there are a lot of bonus features on this disc, including but not limited to deleted scenes with commentary, the aforementioned Night of a Thousand Stevies with the director and the lead actress dressed up like Stevie Nicks going up on stage and dancing to Stevie Nicks music with a bunch of other Stevie Nicks lookalikes. There's that, and then there's a bunch of costume drawings. They almost look like storyboards. And then there's there's the trailer, of course, which isn't a very good trailer. There aren't very many highlights. If they wanted to make a good trailer, they should have put the rednecks dancing to Autograph and the chubby blondie taking off her top to show her ginormous breasts. That would have been a better trailer. Anyways, there's a lot more. I think there are other previews on there. So it's taken me a while to get through this disc. One other thing I want to mention was they're always getting put down as freaks. She drives around in a Trans Am, okay, and she worships Stevie Nicks. He's gay and he likes to wear lipstick and dress up like the Cure, and they like to go dancing in the graveyard. The little old lady is like, "Don't you think it's disrespectful?" And they're just totally don't care, indifferent about it. They're like, "Oh, but dancing is fun," or something like that. And then the little old lady goes, "Why do you dress like that? You're especially a fat girl like you." And then she just goes off. They're always making fun of, people are always making fun of those two, and at which point she goes off and really has a fit. She goes shoe fly or something like that. Pretty lame. Anyways, not very convincing. Like you just wave your hand and the little old lady's gonna go away. Yeah, right. Um, anyways, there are a lot of deleted scenes with commentary. I'm tempted to go back and listen to the deleted scenes without the commentary, just so I can hear what the heck they're saying to each other. Stuff that I missed, for instance, um, Clive with his parents before he leaves for New York, runs away. Um, there's Karen Black, who comes back later in the film, which they cut out. One thing I did learn from the bonus features, though, I learned what script continuity means, because I saw the rolling credits in Jungle Holocaust a couple days ago, and it said script continuity Lamberto Bava, who is one of my favorite directors from Italy, Mario Bava, and and so I was thinking Tuesday night I saw that and I was thinking, okay, what the heck does script continuity mean? Well, they explained it in the bonus features, ironically, for Gypsy 83. The director says it means, all the scenes are taken out of sequence, and somehow the script continuity person has to make sure that there's a logical sequence to the scenes, even though they're out of sequence. For instance, Karen Black was doing script continuity for the first month or so, and something was wrong. Like Clive was standing, and then all of a sudden he was sitting. So there was a lack of script continuity there. So he ended up cutting out the scene where he's sitting on the railroad track. So I'll probably go back and watch that again. It's kind of interesting that Karen Black got involved with the script continuity, some of the additional scenes that ended up getting deleted. Fortunately, they saved it for the DVD, though. It's probably the only good thing on the DVD is Karen Black throwing a temper tantrum, one of her drunk hissy fits. They should have just left that in the movie, in my opinion. It would have been a much better movie. Anyways, even Karen Black couldn't save this movie. I disliked it, so skip it later.